Today we're going to be unboxing a Casio WS-1700H, and the color is a 5A DF model. I purchased this watch for around 35 US dollars or 1,700 pesos online from CSC Time Inc. Let's get this thing out of the box and take a little look at it. Here's the manual that came with the watch in multiple languages, and it has a module 3562. That's supposed to be the right one. There's a little warranty card that comes in multiple languages also, 6 languages. Let's do a quick flip through here, and there is a QR code if you want to scan it and take a look at the manual for yourself. Let's see if it has the numbers, and it does. These numbers will help you set your moon phase and your tide chart depending on what city you live in. It has most of your basic larger cities all around the world to help you set up your watch properly. I do have a video on it on the WS-1300. All these watches are pretty much the same on how to set them up. There's a little plastic on it, a round one. It's supposed to be like a khaki or color, but it seems to be more of almost like a green-ish color. A little bit different than what I seen online when I was purchasing the watch, than when you really get it. Kind of still a really cool color. It's very unique looking, but I always thought it was going to be a little bit lighter. And then here's the full model number, and then the 5AVDF is the color, and then there's your module. And the other side of the tag lets you know that it has a 10-year battery life, 100-meter water resistant, has your tide guard mood face, and it has an LED light, and the LED light is an amber color. And the battery that this watch uses is a CR2025, which is a super common battery. You can get it from anywhere. Let's take a little look at it and see what you get for the money. It's pretty nicely built. I love how it has a little edge on it for protection, and it is a resin band, resin bezel, resin glass, and a resin clasp on this watch. Let's check it out from the back side, see what it looks like. Really nice, and it does have the right kind of screws in it, the full and then the half. The Casio puts in all their authentic watches. And let's give it a 3-button test here. And there you go. Oh, sorry, I had the watch sideways. Going through all the phases. Everything is just like it's supposed to. We'll get this watch on the stand. I did notice that the buttons on this watch are kind of protected by this little hump on each side. It makes it a little bit harder to hit the buttons, but once you know where they're at, it's pretty easy, but it does give you a little bit of protection. This is a durable watch from what Casio states on their website, and it's supposed to look like a gear face, but I personally do not see it. Let's compare it next to a WS-1300. I think I like the face on the 1700 better. And I think this is my favorite, is the WS-1500 here that I bought before this one. I like the round. The round gives me the same look as kind of the AE-1500, which is one of my watches that I like to wear, as it's so easy to see. This is really a great watch for the money. You can take it anywhere, and it's extra large size also. I like to wear it on the outside of my motorcycle jacket when I'm riding. But let's get back to the WS-1700, and we'll go through some of the functions really quick. You hit the mode button first, and it will take you to the moon phase here, how it's clicked, and if you hit the adjust, it will go to the tide graph, and you can adjust it by hitting this search, and it will change the tide if you're going by the hours. And let me adjust it back again to the moon phase, and you hit the same thing, and you can see the date change, and the phase of the moon is changing on the watch. I do not have it set up yet to the proper moon phase to where I'm at here in the Philippines. I just pulled the watch out of the box and you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. The stopwatch, and it's the same thing. Off, that, and then adjust the reset. And then you have your countdown timer. And you have your alarms, and you hit your search, and I believe there's three alarms, and then it also has a hourly alarm. And then there's your dual time mode, or world time, and you go back to your regular mode again. The look of this watch is really awesome. I kind of do like the color a lot. It's a little bit darker than what I thought it was supposed to be, the khaki, but it's really a cool color when you see it in person. And the weight on this watch is 48 grams. The size of this watch from top to bottom is 52.5 millimeters. The width is 48.6 millimeters, and it is 15.2 millimeters thick. Again, it has a moon phase, tide graph, a 1/100-second stopwatch, the countdown timer, alarms with an hourly timer. It does come with a good LED that is amber color, and it has a 12/24-hour format on this particular model. It is loaded with features for the money. You cannot beat it. A little comparison in size compared to an AE1200, the Casio Royale. It is not much bigger. It is a little bit larger because of the durable bezel on the outside with the raised lip that gives it that extra protection for outdoor use. This is a great water sports watch. Anybody who likes the water, this is a great option if you're not going to buy a 1300 or 1500 WS. I'm also going to be looking for a WS-2000 here in the future to see if I can get one cheap for another video. Always looking for a good deal online. Sometimes they're harder to find than others. This time of year seems to be a little bit more difficult than the holiday season. Turned out all the lights. The LED is a 3-second LED or 1 second. It lights up the whole face very nicely. Here it is on my wrist. I have a 7.5-inch wrist. This watch represents itself beautiful on the wrist. It fits very comfortably and it is not too heavy. A very good looking watch for the money. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share if you like my videos. Here's one last look at the watch before we wrap this video up. It is a nice piece from Casio. It is well put together and it is protected all over. Very nice Casio watch here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.